Hey guys, welcome to your Pilates workout for today. For today, I have a fun prop that pretty much all of you should have in your house somewhere handy, and it is a chair. So we are gonna be getting a really fun workout today using this little prop. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I would suggest though that your chair is somewhat sturdy and you're not using like a plastic chair or anything like that. Make sure your chair is somewhat stable for you, and just make sure you're always being safe when you use props. So to get started, we're gonna come towards our chair, and I want you to go ahead and roll all the way down and just place your feet up on top of the chair. So I've kind of got it like behind my calves a little bit. My feet are up on the chair. I want you to take a nice deep inhale here and just reach the arms overhead. On your exhale, you're gonna press your arms down into the mat and just kind of expand or broaden through your chest and your collarbone. So again, we inhale, reach back, and exhale. Nice and easy here. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bring the arms down. One more time. Inhale to reach, and exhale, pressing the arms down into the mat. Feel your collarbone widen. Take a moment here. On your next exhale, draw the abdominals in and up so you're zipping nice and tight here. Think about keeping your pelvis neutral so we're not tucking or dropping into our low backs. On your exhale, bring your right leg up and lower it down. Left leg is next, and down. Just little tiny movement here, just warming up through the abdominals. I want you to think about pulling the leg toward you from your abs or from your center and from your breath. So we exhale, the leg comes up. We've got 2 more sets here. And exhale, just prepping our bodies for our work. Last time, lift and down. Lift and down. Take a breath here, and on your exhale, I want you to bring that right leg up. Pause. Take a second here. Press your arms into the mat. Feel that neutral spine, and we're going to do little circles. We're going to inhale, cross the midline, down, around, and up. So obviously the chair keeps our circle a little bit smaller than it would normally be, but I kind of like this because it forces us to really focus on our circle, the size of it, and the control of it. Exhale. And that circling movement is always really good for the body. We've got 4 and 3. Now what I want you to think about is the opposite leg is pushing into the chair at the same time we're circling with the right. Last one, bring it up, pause, reverse it, take it around and up. So we're going outside now. Out, around, and up. Really trying to keep the hips as still and quiet as possible. And again, it really helps to press into that left leg, kind of push down into the chair. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Take a moment here. And on your exhale, I want you to keep that leg long. On your exhale, I want you to draw your chin towards your chest. Feel your belly zipping up and reach your arms forward towards your hips, so much so that your chin starts to roll in, your eyes look toward your belly, and we come up into a little baby crunch. Got it? Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, reach the arms so much that it pulls you up. Inhale. Again, think about that left leg pressing down as we go up. Really avoid curling that tail off the mat. Keep it heavy. We've got 4, reaching through those arms, and 3. Nice and long through that right leg, and 2. On this last one, I want you to hold. Exhale, hold, pause here, and give me little tiny reaches past that leg. Reach, 8, 7, keep this leg nice and long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it down. Lower the leg, take an inhale, reset your spine, press those arms into the mat. Exhale, float the left leg, and we start with our circle. We circle in, down, and up. In, down, and up. Again, think about your pelvis here being glued to your mat or cemented into your mat. We're trying to isolate the femur or the thigh bone and just stirring inside that pelvis or stirring inside the socket. It's kind of how the hip is designed to move. but we don't really give ourselves an opportunity to do it throughout the day in our normal everyday lives. So here's a great chance. Keep those hips nice and healthy. One more. Exhale, pause, and reverse it. Down, around, and up. So now I'm going outside to the left and in. Use that exhale to think about bringing the leg up. Keep the leg long and reaching. Again, our circles are a little bit smaller here, so we can really focus on that stability in our trunk. Let's do 3 more. Feels right. 2. And 1. Pause here. Think about pressing that right leg into your chair. Keep the left leg nice and long. Take an inhale. On your exhale, think about your arms reaching so far out. You're squeezing into those armpits that you begin to roll up and off of the mat. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, we curl up and inhale back. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. So in Pilates, we are always thinking about lengthening, not compressing, right? So oftentimes a crunch or a forward flexion movement like this can be very compressive. So here we want to think about that space and we're lifting up versus just caving into our bodies. Last 3. Again, pressing actively down with that right leg. Last 1, pause. Take a breath, keep this left leg nice and strong. If you need, bend the knee for a little break for that hip flexor, totally okay. Take an inhale, and exhale reaches, little tiny ones, up and through those arms. Think about your breath, really helping you with that movement. Trying to look at that belly button. So no eyes at the ceiling, that will kill your neck. Don't do that. Look towards your tummy. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and lower it down. Lower the leg down. Good job. Take a breath here. Reach those arms up and overhead. Feel that nice big stretch. Arch your back. On your exhale, I want you to slowly press the arms down towards your mat. Give me a pelvic curl and then peel your spine all the way up into a long bridge. I love these. Now, stop for a moment here at the top of your bridge. Think about squeezing your inner thighs towards each other. So they should be glued together here. Then on your inhale, I want you to start to drop your spine down. Start in your throat, work your way through your chest. And as you come into that mid-back, start to reach the arms out, take them up, and roll the tailbone into the mat. Arch through the back, deep breath in. Exhale, pelvic curl. And we press it up. One more time, nice and slow here. Make sure the feet, the legs are all zipped up nice and tight. And then melt your spine down, one bone at a time. Work through every little vertebra, low back, tail. Here we go. Let's pick it up. We'll do 8 more. We go 8. Inhale. 7. And inhale. Now, just because we're picking up the pace doesn't mean that we're getting sloppy with our form. So if you need to slow it down to make sure that all of your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, go ahead and do that. And exhale. You'll feel the backs of your thighs, your glutes. You may even feel your back a little bit here. What's important is that it's not pain in our low back, right? We've got muscles there. They need to work, but it should never be pain. Let's do 2 more. I lost count. Not gonna lie. 1 more. Exhale, I want you to press it up. Pause here. Press your arms heavy into the mat. Keep the weight out of your neck. Take a deep breath in. Press heavy into your left leg without dropping your hips. See if you could bend that right knee. Extend it to the sky. We flex the foot, lower down, point and lift. Flex down, point, lift. And inhale. Exhale and inhale. Really working hard through that left side. 2, up, 1, up, and lower it all the way down. Zip those inner thighs. Find your long bridge. Feel the ribs pull in for support. Press into your arms. Inhale. Exhale, we bring the left knee up, extend, and we flex to go down and point to go up. Press into those arms, press heavy into that right leg. 4, 2, 1, pause, lower it all the way down, zip those inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, and slowly melt back into your mat, one bone at a time. Good job, how'd you do? Hug those knees in, quick little rock through the low back, take a nice deep breath, and go ahead and come over onto your side. I'm gonna start on my right hip, and you guys can do the same. So from here, what I want you to do is slide your right leg through the center of your chair. So inside the chair, and your left leg is gonna go up on top of the chair here. We're nice and stable here in our shoulder, so I really want you to kind of lift up and out of that shoulder like we always do in our Pilates. We're thinking about the ribs here, pulling them up. Think about the belly, zipping in and up, nice tall posture, and left fingers in front of us for a little support. On the exhale, we're gonna float this top leg up and off the chair, bring it to the front, tap the floor, lift over the chair, and tap behind you. Exhale, we come up and over. Exhale, up and over. Good. Just like a little rainbow over your chair. Now, what sometimes you'll find that happens here is the moving of your body and your pelvis. And even though this is not an abdominal series, we want to think about using that trunk to stabilize the whole spine and the pelvis, so that again, we're able to isolate into that glute med and our hips. Last 3, and 2, last 1, bring it up, pause here, tap your chair, flex your foot, so really push out through that heel. If your neck bothers you at all, lie all the way flat. On your exhale, reach out through that heel, and I want you to press up and tap the chair. And tap. How is that hip? Nice? You're welcome. We've got 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Now we're not done yet. Stay where you are, and I want you to press downward through this leg. Okay, so now we're pushing down into the chair, and you're gonna point the right toes. I don't know if you can see my toes here, but I'm pointing my right toes. I want you to slide all the way down onto your bicep here. Take a breath, feel that length. Try to lift your right ribs away from the mat. And on your exhale, you're gonna press and squeeze that right leg up into the chair and lower it down. And down, good. Squeeze up into that chair. So it's as if both legs are squeezing towards each other. Almost think about like your legs are like human tweezers here. Just pinching that chair. And down. So good for inner thighs. Exhale, squeeze. We've got 5 and 4. Keeping that pelvis nice and still. 3, 2. On this one, I want you to hold it here. Little tiny pulses up into the chair with that right leg. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, and lower it down. Good job. How'd you do? All right, coming up back to that forearm. From here, I want you to take a nice deep breath, and we're going to come up into a little side plank. Now I'm going to show you first what it looks like with the chair, and then you can do this with me if you feel stable with your chair. If it doesn't feel stable, I want you to bring your legs and just stack them on top of each other and do a regular side plank here, okay? Stability is a little bit more challenged when we're using this prop because we really need to be aware of that chair and any moving. Take a breath, plant that right elbow into the mat and lift with everything you've got out of this right side. As you exhale, push down through that left leg, the top leg, and push down through your right foot to come up. Pause here and reach that top arm. We're just going to hold. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Think about everything tightening through your center here as you hold. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. On this one, pause. Take an inhale and exhale. I want you to twist your upper body through that space you've made. Inhale, open. Only 2 more. Exhale, twist, and inhale. 1 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, pause. Hand down, hip down, and roll yourself up. So coming up onto your seat, have your feet hooked to your side. Take a nice deep breath in, sit tall. We're going to stretch out that side that got a lot of work. Reach the right arm up and exhale, reach over towards your chair. Nice deep breath in, rotate your chest a little toward the sky and release it. Now we have to do the other side. So I'm actually going to turn around so you can see what it looks like from the back of my body as well. So I'm going to come all the way down here. Remember that bottom leg is going to be through your chair. So now my left leg is through the chair, top leg on top of the chair. And again, we're lifting out of that waistline and the ribs here, so we're not sinking into the shoulder. Right hand is in front for a little support, long through the spine. We float that top leg, bring it to the front, exhale over the chair and down. Exhale over the chair and over. So you're making like this little rainbow over the chair, trying to really stabilize through the spine, through the pelvis. You're going to move a little bit, but we're trying to avoid this, right? This big swaying in our bodies. My mic is digging into me. There we go. And lift. We've got 4 and 3. Watch for this sagging here in the shoulder. It creeps up on us really quick. Lift up and out of it. 1 more. To the front, to the back. Bring it up and flex your foot. Set your foot on top of your chair for a moment. Reset. Nice and tall through the body. Ribs pull in, tummy's lifting. Take a breath. On your exhale, push out through that heel and float the leg and tap the chair. Really good for that outer hip, for your glute med, which is the side muscle of your bum. Really important for healthy hips, which actually translates through our whole body. So sometimes people are like, well, that's great, healthy hips and all, but it translates to healthy knees, healthy low backs, and just really a healthy body. We've got 4 and 3. Watch the shoulder. And 2. Final 1. And lower it down. So now pressing into this top leg, we're going to lie all the way down onto our left side. Draw the belly in and up. Feel that length through your back. Right fingertips are in front of your chest for a little support. Point your left toes, and on your exhale, squeeze up into the chair. Inhale down. Again, imagine kind of those human tweezers with your legs, where you're pinching the chair with your feet. Both legs squeeze toward each other. Great for the inner thigh. And really, inner thigh is awesome because it connects really deep up into our pelvic floor and all the way through our trunk, our entire canister of our core. Let's do 5. Reach nice and long through that left leg. Really zip. Push up into that chair. If you're not feeling anything, push or squeeze a little harder in towards that chair. Last 2. On this one, hold. I want you to press up, pause. Little tiny squeezes. We go up, up, push into that chair. Remember, your top leg is pushing down into the chair at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Take a breath, and we're setting up for our side plank here. So that left forearm comes in. We're nice and secure through the shoulder here. Again, if you don't feel steady or you don't feel safe with your chair, just bring your feet one on top of the other, okay? Top leg stays on the chair, bottom leg pressing into the ground. Take an inhale. On your exhale, squeeze through that left side to press up. The right arm lifts, and we hold strong here. Take an inhale. Imagine your ribs are like an accordion, opening with your inhale, and then on the exhale, they compress or they squeeze together. Deep breaths. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, taking it into our twist. Reach that right hand through that space you made. Inhale, open. One more. Open. Bring the hand down. Bring the hip down and hug those knees in. Take a breath. Sit up tall. Reach that left arm and exhale over for your stretch. Slightly rotate your chest toward the ceiling. Nice deep breath in. And bring it down. So we're gonna flip and we're actually gonna put our backs to the chair. How are you doing so far? Good? Nice and warm, I hope. So what I want you to do is lie down. Be careful when you lie down here. But I want you to lie all the way down so you're coming close to your chair and you can hold on to the legs of your chair. When you hold on, your arms don't have to be straight. They could be softly bent here. So you want to be pretty close to that chair. Make sure you're in line with the chair or else these will feel really funky. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, I want you to squeeze your hands against the chair. Feel your belly zipping up. Find that neutral pelvis, right? Not cramming into the low back. Take an inhale. Feel your shoulders pull down and away. Feel your neck is long. Walk your feet and knees together, and on your exhale, bring your knees to tabletop. Take an inhale here. We prep first for rollover. As we exhale, we're gonna curl those knees in, and inhale, roll it down one bone at a time. 2 more like that. And inhale, roll it down slow and steady. Last time. And inhale, roll it back. Now, if that's plenty for you or it feels really hard to get your bum off of the mat, you are not alone. This is a hard one to get. And it takes a lot of flexibility in the hips and in the back. So stay right here and keep working with this modifier. If that felt good and you want to move on, you're just going to lengthen your legs. We take a breath, and on the exhale, we press up and over, reaching those legs over the chair. Inhale, I want you to open the legs about the width of the chair and roll it down with as much control as you can. Bring the legs together. Exhale over. Inhale, roll it down. Think about pressing your palms into the legs of the chair. Last one here. Open. Being really careful you're not rolling or throwing your weight onto your neck. You're staying in those shoulders. Pause. Take a breath. Open your legs hip distance apart. This time we go over, legs open. Inhale, close the legs and roll it down. Exhale. So good for our spine and for those deep core muscles here. Last one. Bring it in. Roll it down. Slow and controlled. Take a moment here. Nice deep breath in. Keep pressing your arms into the legs of those chairs. Keep your neck long and your shoulders relaxed. On your exhale, I want you to feel that neutral spine. Feel the abdominals draw in and slowly lower that right leg towards the ground. You're going to hold it in a hover just 2 inches off the ground. Breathe here. You're making like an L-shaped leg. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Reach as long as you can through those legs. Squeeze your arms into the legs of the chair. Hold it for 5, 3, 2, pause, and slowly bring that right leg up. Inhale, left leg floats down. Exhale, pull the belly in. Hold it there. Reach long through those legs. Hold, hold, hold. Draw the belly in and up. Feel that strength wrapping around your center here. Hold it for 5. Press your arms into the chair. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg up and slowly bend the knees. Take your feet to the mat. Hands come down. Rock your head side to side just in case you feel any tension in your neck. And exhale, we're gonna rock ourselves up. Do a little fix of the hair and come back. So now we're actually gonna use the chair and we're gonna use our hands on the chair. So again, you really wanna make sure that your chair is nice and stable and it's not gonna tip over or slide on you. That's another big one. So from here, I want you to hold the sides of your chair and I want you to have your bum sitting in front of your chair. We're not sitting on it, okay? Shoulders are gonna want to be here, but I want you to pull them down and away. Take a breath and slowly straighten your legs out. Bring those inner thighs tight together and let your tailbone drop towards the floor. Take a breath, and on your exhale, I want you to, on your inhale, let your shoulders climb towards your ears. On your exhale, push the shoulders down your back, making sure that your neck feels long. Little adjustment there. Inhale, the shoulders go up to the ears. Exhale, press. So this is like a little lat push-up. Really good for the upper back and for those lats. And really good to find that stability in the shoulder. Last 2. One more and hold. So now the shoulders stay where they are. Take a breath. On your exhale, begin to curl your tailbone up, lengthen through the spine, lift the chest, and open those shoulders. Start with the head, chin to chest, roll through the upper back, roll through the body, and find that long spine. 2 more. Exhale to curl and open. And exhale, curling down again, one bone at a time. Last one. Inhale, exhale, curl, all the way up. Open, squeeze the glutes, press your hips, chin in, roll it down, and bring those feet in. So we find ourselves in a nice tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a breath, feel length in your back. And on your exhale, I want you to float that left leg on top of your chair. Take a moment here, press down into the left leg and square your hips off. So the chair is really helpful to find where we're not in that open hip or that turnout, but we're parallel. Take an inhale. On your exhale, feel those ribs pull up and in and float that right arm out. Take an inhale, circle the right arm off to the side, bring it in towards your waist, and exhale to reach out. We circle around, out. 4, 3, reaching long through that left leg, push downward into your chair. 1 more. Press out and hold. Take a breath, and on your exhale, float your arm and that left leg up and down. 3, draw the belly in for support as you lift. 1 more. Press up and bring it down. Hands come back, knees are underneath the hips. Take a breath and float that right leg up and over your chair. Press down into that right leg so you can feel your hips square off. Draw the belly in, push away from the mat, float that left arm out, circle it in, and exhale, reach. Circle. 4, and reach. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it here. Draw that belly in so you're not sinking into your low back. Take a breath. Float the leg and the arm. We press up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and press your hips back towards your heels. Nice little shell stretch here. Deep breath in. Let it all out. And then go ahead and roll yourself up. You guys are done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed using that chair. I think it's a really fun prop, really versatile, and everybody already has one. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.